When I started this fellowship at the Art and Tech Lab, I had no idea that my project about the relentless need to upgrade technology might lead me to talk to a room full of NASA scientists about how that impacts their long-term scientific research as well. At the Jet Propulsion Lab, whenever they are developing an idea from a kernel, this is any space mission, any spacecraft, they like to start with this process called the ATeam, which is an advanced architecture planning meeting, where they pull together experts from 12 to 15 fields and get in a room and have a day-long brainstorm session.
Today we're really a team of peers. Everybody should be listening to each other. Everybody trusts one another. What happens in left field here stays in left field. We're free to explore and prototype ideas. And I really want to hear some wild and crazy ideas today. That's where things come from. That's where innovation starts from.
For the past several years, I've been investigating what I call upgrade culture, which is this perceived relentless need to upgrade our electronics and recordable media in order to remain relevant. Before I came to LACMA, I was looking at how that impacts us in our personal lives in terms of our personal electronics and our home archives. And when I got to LACMA, I began looking into how upgrade culture impacts institutional operations. Through the Art and Tech Lab, I met Tony Freeman, who's working on what is, in effect, a transformational spacecraft.
This idea of an interstellar mission, it's so far away and the light travel time is so long that essentially whatever spacecraft we send will have to execute its mission on its own. And what we realized was that needs to be then a spacecraft that can transform itself.
So the spacecraft will take approximately 40 years to get there. During its travels, it will have to upgrade a number of times to remain relevant to life here on Earth, as well as the work it will be doing once it arrives to Proxima Centauri.
Throughout our conversations, we decided that it would be a great idea to embed this ship with an art project. This art project would be a great study for the ATeam group.
This idea of the art being a data compression, art really does that. It compresses a lot of information down into a very efficient format that people relate to and understand, rather than just a bunch of ones and zeros and stuff that you have to interpret. It is the art.
I think something that's really exciting about thinking of this ship as such a generative sort of endeavor is that it can make lots of art. We don't have. For me, as an artist interested in the intersection between art, science, and technology, a day like this is a dream come true. I'm in a room with 15 NASA scientists talking about art on a spaceship.
This mission concept in itself, it's like building a bridge, but you don't know what the other side even looks like. As we imagine this mission, the end point, we'll start to know a lot more about it after the mission launched.
Here on Earth, in our daily lives, the upgrade is always impending. And it makes it harder for us to kind of think long-term about our future, especially where technology is concerned, because we always sort of feel like something new is going to be thrown at us. Talking about this with the people at JPL is very exciting because they're imagining this spacecraft that is going to exist. It's going to transcend any sort of frame of technology time, and even any frame of a human lifetime. It became an interesting challenge for us as artists, scientists, engineers, designers to transcend technology time and think about art on space time.